Bob Baffert could have a doubly sweet weekend if it turns out that you're successful again in the Derby after being inducted or getting the news you're getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. What's that whole thing been like for you? Are you pinching yourself?
Well, I really haven't had a lot of time to think about the Hall of Fame, just getting this Pioneer the Nile ready for the Derby. So it's pretty exciting. It's been a good week, and everything's run pretty smoothly so far. And that's the whole thing about the Derby. You come here every day, you hear about these horses dropping out. You know, it can strike at any time, so you're just holding your breath every time they're on the track or doing something because you never know what may happen. But I've really enjoyed myself the last couple weeks. I've been gone for 2 years, so you really learn to appreciate it. When I first came here, I was on a roll there. We ran second, won a couple derbies, and you know, I became really popular and things. And then all of a sudden, everything slowed down. And the only time a news reporter calls me up, they want Owen Hardy's number. So, but it's one of those things where I'm really enjoying it now, and it's good to be here with a horse that's a really good contender. You know, he's won 4 in a row, and he just seems like he's maturing. He's still a 3-year-old. I mean, a 2-year-old. He's going to be 3 May 5th. So I can see the difference in him since he's been here. He's more focused than he was at Santa Anita. So you try to contain your excitement because you don't want the letdown, but it's pretty exciting.
What about the track surface with the weather conditions? That he's had kind of a different type of surface to train over, not just non-synthetic, but also it's changed from day to day, really.
I've been coming here for years, and I've never seen. Every day we get a different surface here, and so fortunately he has handled every surface that they've thrown at him since he's been here. So that's a really plus on our side. So I think the surface is not going to be a factor. It can rain, it can be whatever. He seems to handle everything, especially coming from synthetic. You know, that's a tough surface to handle. So I think that's that part of it. I'm not worried about it, but you know, you're just worried about whenever you have 20 horses, you have to worry about the large field of traffic problems, and so then we have the draw. You have to get a decent draw, and so there's still just one more hurdle, just the draw, and then we can really relax.
What about the news that a fellow Derby alumna, Nick Zito, would have a horse in the field as well?
I just heard that this morning. That's great. We've got the 3 legends are in there now, so that's from that thing that we started. So it's good to have Nick in there. You can't have a Derby without Nick, so it brings a little bit more excitement into it. And I just found out last night, I was talking to Tom McCarthy, and he was telling me that he was training horses with his uncle in Tucson, Arizona in the 50s, late 40s, 50s, quarter horses. That's where I learned, that's where I started training, so it's amazing. So he's been around horses longer than I have. So he knows what he's doing, because we were wondering. I said, you know, we thought he was just some principal that just got lucky and hit the lotto, but he's been around. He was trying to win the All-American fraternity with quarter horses, so he's got quite a background. So it was pretty interesting talking to him.